Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching this video and clicking on it. I had a ton of fun making these pants. This is such a creative outlet for me. This fabric has kind of a fun story. My parents have had these sheets since like the 90s and I just loved the patterns and the colors. Very like, I don't know, almost like bowling alley floor type of vibes, and I had so much fun designing on them and experimenting with the fabric. So again, thank you so much for watching and supporting me, especially to my friends and family. If you are new here, please subscribe. I promise I'm cool. Hope you guys have a great day, and again, thank you so much. Appreciate it. So starting off, I am tracing off my pant slipper. I had an opportunity to create my slippers when I was in college. And so, yeah, just a basic dart, labeling it the front pattern. Now I'm creating the waistband. This is the front waistband. I'm creating a V shape. Thought that would be fun. So continuing tracing off, right there I just marked the grain line for the fabric. I'm widening the hem, so I'm widening the bottom of the pants, and I'm tracing off the waistband so I can cut the main body of the pants off, and so I'm labeling that. Here I'm marking that I want it to be cut on fold. That's what that symbol means. So now I'm creating the side panels, and this is the yoke design that I want to go with, and in a second, here, actually, I'm going to show you where in this book that I found this idea from. This is a book that I got from my mom, actually, when she was going to college. She took a patterning class, and it's kind of the reason why I got super interested in patterning and flat designing. It was always, I don't know, super fun for me to look at those books and those patterns. So, okay, cut it all apart. Here I'm putting in my seam allowances, 5/8, all around the front panels of the pants. Marking out my hem length, I did a 3-inch hem. I prefer a big chunky hem look, just a personal preference, and I have plenty of room to lengthen it if I want to. So here the patterning book said to spread apart where you want to create volume, and so I cut a line down the entire length of the side panel, added the volume that I wanted, and then taped it all together. Here I'm copying off the back waistband pattern from the slipper, just repeating the same process as the front. I have to say, if you do not have your own slippers, I highly recommend that you make one. You can buy a basic pant pattern online and then just get it really fitted and tailored to you, and then just copy that paper pattern basically onto some cardstock, and that's the slipper that I have now is cardstock. This is what the back of the pattern looks like. Here's the pocket. Okay, now I'm starting to lay out the pieces how I want them to be cut out on the fabric. I did a lot of like trial and error, putting these pieces down, making sure that I wasn't repeating too many of the same colors. Yeah, so just avoiding large chunks of color, having more of the smaller lines of the print itself. So they're all laid out. Now let's go ahead and cut it. Here I'm sewing the outer shell of the waistband and then the lining of the waistband. It's the same material, but I'm sewing basically the very, very top of the pants together. Little Zena woke up. She's on my lap, but I'm trimming off widest to the world. So basically I'm trimming off the seam allowance that is facing the outside of the garment, and that just gives a little bit more of a flush look. It's not so bulky of a finish or a seam. Helps it iron out really nice. Just take a moment to appreciate how well I lined up the side seam of both of the waistbands. So there I was just doing some top stitching that also helps the seam lay really flat, and always press. Makes everything so crisp, so nice, and when you continue sewing, it just makes the process so much better. Okay, so I gathered the top part of the yoke, and then pinned it, and yeah, that's what this looks like. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and sew the panels together, and yeah, panels together. Oh, change my stitch length to 2 instead of 4. Put everything in the back, 5/8 seam allowance, all the good stuff. One kid, my little baby Zena, is asleep. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the time that I have to sew and do my hobbies. Okay, so a little bit of good news, kind of a lot of bad news. I just thought I could really freestyle this patterning on paper and like it would just turn out magical and beautiful and great, and that is not what happened. I'm really proud of my construction skills, but my design skills kind of capoodle, but it's okay. So I'll show you the parts that I really like so far, and that's just a little bit of it, and then everything else just needs to be completely redone and like changed, because it's just awful. I can't. So here we go. So as far as the waistband goes, I'm so proud of how I got most everything to line up. This line doesn't exactly, but everything else does, and that was really hard. Like getting this point was just so awkward. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but I'm gonna step back and this is just gonna be the craziness. So I really wanted some hip yokes, and I thought that would be really cool. As you can see, according to my drawing, it did not turn out that way. When I hold the pants like this, the line does go down the center of my leg, but it curved so, it just wants to curve so far in, and it just looks like clown pants, and I hate them, and it's just awful. And so just, yeah, like this is way too much volume. I don't know why I decided that more was great, but this is just way too much. And then it just doesn't have enough volume on the bottom, and it's my mistake, right? Like I didn't double check what the bottom hem like width should be, and I should have measured it against some other like palazzo pants that I have. So this is the fit that I was hoping to go for. So I'm gonna change a few things. Luckily I have another sheet, so I'm going to move this line, the seam line, way over, like way over to the side. I'm gonna decrease this volume by a lot because I want gathers to be like about here and here. Yeah, And I also, I'm just so sad. I really don't want to get rid of this waistband, but I might have to. I'm gonna try to salvage everything, especially because I still have to make Lander's shirt. I want to make him a shirt out of this fabric too. So maybe I can use these side panels and like make the sleeves or something. Okay, so just to show the difference, I've repatterned just the back pattern, for example, and you can see that the line is much shallower than this line. It just, yeah, the space on the derriere, if you will, is much larger. Okay, so after basically starting over with like cutting out all the pieces and sewing, it did go a lot faster because after like sewing, knowing what I was doing, there was some parts of the pattern that I edited. Like I took in the side seams at the hip line because they were just bulging and just giving me like giving me massive birthing hips and it wasn't super attractive. Anyways, edited that, tried them on. My husband said they looked awesome, which I hope they do. I don't know. I'm hoping they're not too like clownish. I would love to like wear them to a rodeo. Like I think they're kind of a party pant, which is what I was like hoping for, right? So I'm gonna wear them tonight for my friend's baby shower. I'll have them and then give you my final result. Okay, hopefully this is a better look, but yeah, here are the pants. I got that yoke design that I wanted. It's a little puffy, but that's okay. It was still really fun to do. Maybe you can see it better. I chose an exposed zipper. That was, I don't know. It's all crazy fun and colorful anyways. So who cares? But I really liked it. I had a lot of fun putting this together. I ended up changing, not doing vertical stripes, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. If I stand back, I think you can see all of them. They're a little bit wrinkled. So sorry, but here they are. I don't know if you can see me, but I had a lot of fun making them, and I think they're great. They're lots of color, kind of fun design. I don't know, it's not my best work, but it was fun to do in a pinch for a baby shower, and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I'll probably wear them to like a rodeo or something, but anyway, thanks Mom and Dad for the fabric, because these are great.
Hi, Taylor. This is your dad. I was calling to say hello and to tell you that I love you very much. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.